Hello students. In order to write progress report, there are certain tips that you need to follow, and I would be talking about the different tips that you need to follow while completing or while writing or typing your progress report. Number one, uh, almost everyone is confused about what to write because we do not have the habit. Think about it that as if your boss is asking you something about the ongoing work. What exactly the boss would ask you? How much work has been done? Why the work has not been done up to our set target, and if the task is already completed, the person would be appreciating you that yes, you completed the target of first week or second week, congratulations to you. But the boss will again ask you what exactly you did or what steps exactly you took so that the target of 1 week or 2 week that has been achieved. So the basic rule is that number one, you must ask yourself about the work done. If you become the manager or if you become the authority, what exactly you would ask to your subordinates if any work or the project is undertaken by you and your organization? Simple question कि काम कितना हुआ, काम अगर कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ तो वो क्यों कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ, और अगर कंप्लीट हुआ है तो बहुत अच्छे, वो अप्रिसिएट करेगा अथॉरिटी और पूछेगा कि भाई तूने कैसे किया. So these are basic things. That is how the same thing you are going to write in progress report. So it's not a big task. It's not a big task that you should not be scared of. You need to simply put across कि काम कितना complete हुआ, और हुआ तो कैसे हुआ, नहीं हुआ तो क्यों नहीं हुआ. That's it. It's a simple record of it. So don't take extra burden. Ask yourself certain questions and the answers, the same answers you are going to write or type in your progress report. But before you start the progress report writing, write down the questions and their answers, and the answers up to certain specific headings you are going to type and you are going to write. So second tip is that use very simple and straightforward language. Simple and straightforward means, as I said, you are not supposed to be a William Shakespeare when you are writing something factual. You are not going to make it very poetic. You are not going to make it very interesting. No, that is not at all expected as far as report writing is concerned. So keep it very simple and very lucid language. You need to put across all the factual data about the progress of any task undertaken. If there are technical jargons, obviously you are going to use them technical jargon. You are not supposed to translate them in a layman's language, everything, because the authority must be from your field and the authority is supposed to understand those technical terms. Like vaccination, if you undertake the progress report of vaccination drive in Maharashtra, so related to vaccination, so many words like vaccine, syringes, doctors, nurses, ambulance, these technical words are bound to be there. So you are not supposed to translate them in layman's language. If you are writing a progress report about any construction of any building, so the tender, construction, cement, then architecture, beam, these technical terms are bound to be there. So use them judiciously, no problem at all. But as far as possible, don't be verbose, be very clear, use very simple language so that the person understand the message, like 1 + 1 is equal to 2. That much specific language you must use. Next tip is that use activewise as far as possible. As far as possible, use activewise. The reason behind it, when you are using the structure of activewise, the doer gets the importance. Means if there is a project of 6-story building, and being a supervisor, when you are reporting it to the engineer of that project engineer, then if you say that up to 3-story the construction work has been done, here the work gets focused because this is passivized. But if you say that the team, the site team constructed 3 stories out of the 6 assigned by the end of April 30, so here the team gets, or the workers, they get the prominence, and that's why as far as possible use activewise. Whenever you are supposed to use passivewise, 1 or 2 sentences or 3 sentences as per the requirement of the report, you can use, no problem at all. The next one is the technicalities of your report writing. Make sure that you type it on A4 size. The spacing has to be 1.5 inch at the left margin line, and rest of the sides 1 inch. The font size has to be 12 for the data and 14 to 13 for the headings. The headings can be bolden, no italics. If you really want to highlight something, you can put underline if it is necessary, otherwise it is not necessary at all. So these technicalities you must follow when you are writing. And the style either you are using Calibri or maybe Times New Roman. Don't go the mixture of it. Either Times New Roman or Calibri you can follow, so that will give one uniqueness to your documentation. Sometimes there might be some acronyms, but whenever you are using acronyms, because once you are writing about vaccination, Covaxin or maybe Sputnik or maybe Covishield, so if you are going to use their acronyms in the report, but for the first time when you are referring it, make sure that the full form of it and in bracket the acronym you can incorporate or you can write, so that the reader would understand what is this acronym stand for. In the beginning itself, for the first reference, if you are writing the full form and in bracket the acronym, the readers will understand. So make it very clear. Don't use only acronyms, because the person may be confused. The next one is, yes, as I said, reports means only facts. So there is no scope to your imagination unless and until it is expected by the authority to write down your opinion or your imagination about the things going on. Don't put across any imagination or your opinion. No biased opinion. Do not blame anyone in that particular report. Only facts you must put across. Otherwise, if you are using imagination or any biased opinion or your own opinion, that is not accepted. It doesn't remain report then. So report writing, there is no scope to your imagination or opinion. Unless and until it is asked, don't go for it. The next tip is that use graphics, charts in order to supplement your text. There is no need to go on writing the lengthy report. Point wise, if you can put it across, it's okay, but sometimes the graph or the charts you can put across. Sometimes you may not be very well versed with how to draw a pie chart and graph chart or line graph. No, but you can take the help of the technology. Computer has so many software, so many apps are there. They can use it. You simply provide the values and the things are ready for you in the form of graph or chart. Even Google is also a good platform for it. So use it very judiciously so that the things are clear within a glance. It will save time also, and the person will also feel good about it. The next one is one final touch you must give. Once you have incorporated everything, you have followed the tips, you have followed the structure, you have written the headings, the cover page, everything good. Once you are done, don't heave a sigh of relief that yes, the work is done. No. You have to reread everything. Check whether the factual information, the figures and the facts that you have put across, they are correct or no. Recheck them. Check if the spelling is correct. Check the headings are right or no. Check if the sequence is properly followed or no. So that when the authority or any stakeholder of that particular project who receives the copy of your project report, they shouldn't feel any sense of incompleteness. They shouldn't get any wrong information. And that is why it is your moral responsibility to proofread each and everything, including the template, including the headings, including the indentation, including your cover page, including the name of the authorities that you are putting across, including the team members, those who are working under you and their names are appearing in the project report. So everything you must check, proofread, so that the copy is foolproof, all factual, and that reaches to the stakeholder. So this is how the certain tips that I wanted to share with you guys. Actual structure of progress report I will talk in next report. Thank you so much.